All right, everybody, here we are at our learning centers today. I just have a paper plate that I cut and kind of cut off some of the pieces and made it flat to make it look like a seashell. We're gonna make a seashell today. Parents, you can use crayons, markers, paints, stamps, stickers, glitter, whatever you want to use. I had some chalk that I'm going to use so that I can make a nice pretty pastel seashell. But again, use whatever you have at home. But if you have some chalk, you'll just get the chalk. I'm doing it the bottom of the plate facing out, so it's more of kind of like a 3D-esque type of seashell. And I'm just going to color along my paper plate and make it nice pretty colors. If you have watercolors paints at home, you can use those also. If you have regular paints at home, you can use regular paint at home. But I had some chalk here at school, so I'm going to use my chalk. Again, you can get chalk in really just about anywhere, from the dollar store. I know I bought it the other day for my nephew. He loves chalking outside in the dollar section, well, the 5 and under section at Target. So they do have it there also. If you don't have it but would like it, you can get it there too. But you can kind of let your kiddos just color along. It's a different way, it's a different texture using chalk on paper. So if they're not a big fan of textures, or you know they don't really like the sound of it, because you know it is a different feeling than regular chalk on the ground, or you know crayons or markers on a piece of paper. So maybe if this isn't their favorite thing, that's okay. But there's my seashell. You can color it as best as you want, or as much as you want. You could trace some shapes, maybe put their names on it. Again, just simple, easy activities to do at home. Maybe you can make those and put them as on your treasure map that we made yesterday. Just some ideas. For our sensory today, we have done this a couple of times before, but we are going to make a beach in a bottle, a sensory bottle. So I have just a bigger Gatorade bottle that I have at home. I have some of that Connect sand that I used the other day. So I'm going to use that and put that into my bottle. Maybe just a little bit. We don't have to use a whole lot. If you have regular sand, or maybe if you go to the beach maybe one weekend, you can bring some home with you in a baggie to make this. Again, it doesn't have to be the best thing ever, because your kiddo is going to have fun with it either way. It's just something to kind of fill up the day, something different at home that kind of goes with the themes that we've been talking about here at school. But I have some sand in my bottle. If you have any sort of beads, so I'm going to have a buried treasure sand bottle. So I'm going to put some gems in there that I have here at school. Let's see, blue, red. Maybe if you have smaller ones, you can add those in there. Just a sensory bottle to have at home. So far I have some sand, some buried treasure. Maybe I'll add some sparklies. I have a funnel here, so I'll add some of my sparkles. I think I have blue, gold, and silver, so we'll add those to my sensory bottle. Again, you don't have to get this intense with anything, but it's just, again, things to do at home. Then I'm going to fill up my water bottle with some water. And if you have it at home, again, I had some food coloring that we used, remember, for our beach ball, I believe on Tuesday. Maybe I'll add 2 little drops. I highly recommend at home either hot gluing, super gluing, taping the lid. For my purposes here at school, since it's just me, I'm not going to do it, but I do highly recommend somehow stabilizing the lid, or you will have a beach in your living room. But mix it all up and you have a little sensory bottle full of sand and sparklies Maybe they can flip it this way and watch all the things go around and around. Can kind of calm some of those anxieties or those, you know, different feelings that some of our kiddos might be feeling at home. We use these at school often. So any questions, comments, or concerns, feel free to reach out to myself, Miss Ebony, or the teachers from your school. If not, I'll see you guys tomorrow for Happy Friday. Bye, everybody.